it out.
Nope.
It's not working?
No, it didn't tweet it out.
Why not?
But it says we're out
Oh, does it?
on Chatty.
Oh, okay. Well, let's just pretend we're up then. All right, welcome everybody. 4GwQPodcast. We are doing episode 21 this evening. It should be a good show. Hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks for coming by again. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for watching the show on there. Appreciate the support. We've got our usual crew tonight. We got Clowns on the left. What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
We very excited today. We've got Chaos. What's up?
Hello.
Chaos like that, apparently. We've got Sassy with his very decorated room and nice little hat.
Yep. What's up, everyone?
And Sassy the Giraffe. Where is he?
Right here.
Oh, there he is.
Yep.
All right. And as always, I'm Inferno217. Thank you for coming by. Last week I wasn't here, but the show went well. Clowns took over and did it pretty well, so thanks, Clowns, for that. But this week we got a loaded show, so I'm going to try to get through it quickly and not over-talk anything. So first thing we will do is give a shout-out to xboxculture.com for helping us advertise to their great group of Xbox fans over there on their site. They've got...
Ooh, just kidding.
Chaos is booing them for some reason.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
He's kidding. He loves them over there. They got some cool reviews that they write themselves, obviously. They've got some people that write some editorial news over there. That's pretty cool. They've got interviews that are video and written, so go check those out. And they have a form that if you sign up, make 5 posts, you'll be eligible for their giveaway. And they didn't have a giveaway last month, but for some reason. But this month, it is, I think it's a game of choice. A $60 title of choice if you win.
Yeah.
And there's a second and third prize associated as well. That I think it's Leap Trade credit. Shout out to Leap Trade. But yeah, go check it out. Go sign up. Make some 5 posts. We're over there. So thank you, Xbox Culture. All right. So now let's do our usual press start. We'll just talk about quickly what we've been playing and maybe a quick word about where we are in the game or something like that. Let's start this week with Assassin, who never starts.
I've been playing a lot of Forza Horizon 2. Got the review, and it's like 99.9% done. Been playing a little bit of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Just getting all the collectibles over there. It's taking me a while. I think that is it.
All right, cool. Black Flag, oldie but goodie. Very cool. Chaos, what have you been playing?
Peggle Blast on the Android.
Yeah, we're going to cover that next week. That's going to be exciting. Go ahead.
And then I've been playing some of the new expansion on Destiny.
Nice, nice.
Tempted to do the raid, but it's very a lot tougher than Vault of Glass. I think there's going to be a continuing thing with them. They're just going to keep upscaling the difficulty.
Well, that's cool. At least it'll be a challenge. I mean, somebody beat it like decently quickly, though. I heard.
Yeah, it was
beast mode. Huh?
It was Invigorate, and they beat it in 6 hours. With 7 people. The 7 people is one guy. The whole entire time they were doing the raid, one guy was ranking up to the new level cap of 31, and he jumped in at the last. And there's an instance in the last where, I don't really have time to go into it. But anyways, having the one level 31 guy helped him, and they were the first to get it. And I think they were the first to complete hard mode on Vault of Glass.
Nice. Cool. We'll be talking a little bit more about Destiny in a few minutes, but yeah, that's cool. Fonz, what have you been playing?
I've been beating everybody in Monopoly.
Go fuck yourself.
What else have I been playing? Got the new Lego Batman 3. I started working on. Wolf Amongst Us via GameFly, and Lego Hobbit. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just going for the achievements.
Achievement hunting, that's always good. Um, I've been playing some Forza Horizon 2. I've been playing some How to Survive. That game's getting really difficult.
Is
Hopefully,
it?
hopefully I can beat that because, like, I'm getting more into it, but it's just really hard because you have to monitor health, hunger,
Yeah.
thirst, sleep, everything. So,
So
I
it's
mean,
like Sims, but with zombies and everything.
right, kind
Yeah.
of, yeah. No, that's kind of a good comparison, but it's getting really hard. So, I'm liking that though. Um, Geometry Wars, I'm playing that, and getting my ass kicked in Monopoly apparently by clowns, even though it's a lie. I think I won, but
By default.
Oh,
By default.
you have not
excuse
seen the master
excuse me.
Monopoly player.
Okay, well, one time you kicked everyone's ass, but that second time it was by default.
We don't go into particulars on this show.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just those little things at the mall where whoever stands there the longest wins. So you guys just happen to back out before it loaded. So I mean, not my fault that I won because I stayed the
Hey,
longest.
game was glitched.
All right, all
I
right.
can't help that it didn't take my hand off the truck. What are you
That's
talking
right.
about?
That's right. That's right. Very cool. All right. So let's go right into Destiny. The expansion came out earlier this week on Tuesday, called The Dark Below. Features
Perfect
what?
porn name, by the way.
That is a perfect porn name. Holy shit! I didn't even think about that before now. So there's a bunch of stuff that's got some new weapons, armor, gear. It's got new light level, which I thought was 32, but Chaos just said 31. I don't know.
No, it's 32. You get to 32 by getting raid gear. 31 you can get right now by getting the new armor.
Okay, all right. And then it's got the new co-op strike. It's got 3 new Crucible arenas. Got some new story missions, albeit not a lot, but it's got them. And it's got the new raid that Chaos was just talking about. So the strike's called the Will of Crota. The only thing that really annoys me about the expansion so far is that this strike right now is hidden behind the DLC wall. Like, you can't play unless you have the DLC, the weekly heroic strike.
Yeah. I guess Bungie decided that, of course, how they usually run this. It's sort of on a weekly basis. It just keeps going around to different strikes and making those the weekly and the nightfall. But I guess Bungie decided that since this was the release week, that they're going to make this the first little thing, and it's sort of locked out, like you said, people who doesn't have the DLC. I think it's a bad choice by them because yeah, they made it where everybody can get these new weapons and armor, but you're kind of cheating them out of doing the weekly. You're kind of cheating them out of doing the nightfall and getting some other cool gear. Probably a better option for them might have been to have a different one for the people who didn't have the DLC just
Right.
this week.
Exactly.
And they could have gone back to normal next
Exactly.
week.
Exactly.
But I guess they looked at it based on how many of those, maybe they looked at it from a business sense, how much expansion pass was bought. Maybe they thought, okay, well, everybody has the expansion, let's just give them a treat.
That's true. That's true. Give people a little advantage. But maybe I was thinking if you're gonna keep one open for just the normal players, then maybe like give them half of the bonuses. Well, I know it's 3 strange coins or something, right? For beating the strike. Maybe give them only 1 or something like that.
You can get up to 9 on the
Okay,
higher
9,
levels. On the higher levels, and of course on the nightfall it's random, but you have a chance of getting a exotic weapon.
So that's cool. Assassin actually played it a little earlier today, a good amount. And that's where these screens are coming from that I captured. So, Assassin, what did you think of it?
what was it, 3 missions or whatever? I mean,
Yep.
they were, the last one was okay. It was more spamming of those, what was it, cursed thralls or whatever, they're exploding motherfuckers. They spam like hundreds of them. That was a little bit annoying.
Yeah.
But it had like a dark, like eerie feeling to it. Like one part there was like no lights whatsoever except your little ghost, and they were playing like little background music, and the Crota was screaming or something because he was getting revived or whatever, summoned or whatever you want to call it. That one was pretty cool. The first mission, which I don't know why, once you beat it, you can't replay it.
Yeah, I don't.
What's the deal with that?
I
I
I
think
don't
it's
know.
just like an introductory quest to everything, and there's also a problem with that because there's a bounty tied to that first mission,
Yep.
and it's really hard to complete that bounty unless you get the sword right in the beginning, and get those kills done quickly. So I've seen a lot of people, the Kilos Yankees I play with, I've seen a lot of them. They're like, why can't I get this bounty done? And it's because they weren't the first ones to get the sword. So they're kind of screwed in that aspect.
Gotcha. Wow, that sucks.
Bad choice for Bungie on that one.
Yeah, that's gonna get
Yep.
fixed though. They've got to fix that.
Yeah.
Talk about that gun though a little bit, Assassin. That you got.
Once you completed all 3 missions, the dude decided to give you a legendary weapon. It was a fusion rifle, but it switches between solar and
Arc.
arc. There
Arc.
we go. So
Yep.
you can
The murmur.
decide, for this right circumstance to use, either one. Um, yeah, I mean, I haven't really used it. It's not the best fusion
Yes.
rifle.
It was only like a level 20, right?
Yeah, I mean, out of all the
It
fusion rifles, it wasn't the best, but it looks kind of stupid a little bit. But I mean, for what it
it looks like
is,
a hive weapon. So
yeah, for what it is, being 2 different types of ammo or whatever. I mean, it's not that bad.
Right.
Maybe after a little upgrading, it's good, but
Right. So I thought it was cool that you could switch. That really caught my eye. That's why I wanted you to take a pic of it. But
did you look at the damage models on it, Assassin? It's doing 331 fully upgraded. That's way more than before.
Oh yeah, I see that now. Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's all the new weapons now are doing way more damage than 300. I think 300's max.
That's good. That's solid.
So
Yeah, because some of these, I was watching a couple other people stream, and I was watching Assassin. Some of these bosses can take a shit ton of damage.
yep,
So,
for sure.
and then
331 scaled up. It's every level you are, your damage is scaled up 10%. So
what else about the DLC? Oh, did either of you check out any of the Crucible
No.
levels?
no, I haven't had a chance to check out the new levels. From what I've seen, they're just there's a big vehicle map, and then there's a couple small infantry maps, but I didn't see anything until I can't really say until I play them.
Right, okay. All right, so other than that, I don't know if there's anything really to say other than is it worth $20?
No.
I mean, people complain because it was on the disc beforehand, allegedly. So $35 if you were a season pass holder, $20 if you had to buy it individually. So not worth it.
No, I mean, for on disc DLC, there isn't really much to do. I mean, yes, they spam bounties to make up the time, but I mean, I think I got 3 bounties where I had to search Earth like multiple times. You base the DLC on, the moon, and then 90% of the time you're on the Earth.
Okay.
I'm I'm gonna jump in here and sort of disagree with you on that one. Um, those bounties are tied in for you to unlock the new strike, so it sort of finishes out the mission, the whole storyline, um, and that's how you unlock the new strike. As far as I think it's a great expansion on what they have, because not only did they raise the light level, you got new weapons.
Yeah.
And they're not the same old weapons that we had before. We got new weapons, we got new armor, new shaders. Of course, some of the older weapons are now kind of, you can't really use them, so they're not doing enough damage, but they sort of expanded on what they did. Yeah, it's not a lot of content, but I mean, hell, look at Call of Duty. You'd spend, what, $20 for Snoop Dogg's voice, if
Nice.
that. So if you're already playing Destiny with your friends and they're having fun and you're having fun, then yeah, $20 is probably worth it, because I mean, you get a new raid, you get a new strike. Sure, why not?
Right.
Um, Earlier, I think, was it you, Inferno, that brought it up? What about the Iron Banner?
The Iron Banner will return, not this week, but next
I mean,
week.
not returning, but what about the people who are level 32 versus
Oh yeah. So that's
like
right.
the
that's right.
30s?
I was thinking that
Okay.
earlier. Yeah. So yeah, if you get the
Okay,
DLC,
here's the way. This is from Bungie. Okay, from them, if you are in 3 levels of somebody, you can be, how did they put it? If you're in 3 levels, scaled to 3 levels, say you're level 30 and they're 32,
Right.
you'll still be doing enough damage to them to kill them. So that's where the level advantages does not come into play. If they're level 28 or 27 and you're level 32, then yes, you're going to get your butt destroyed.
Right. So
Unless you have some high impact weapons. That's going to be the only way.
Right. So I mean, as long as you're competitive, it's not really a big deal to me. I was just thinking that because, you know, the Iron Banner does put so much emphasis now on the level of your gear and stuff. So I was thinking maybe those people would just have such an unfair advantage. But now that you do mention that 3-level thing, I do remember reading that.
Yeah.
Fonz, I feel bad. You're not saying anything.
I just wish this game would go away, personally. I mean, I just think it's not a complete game. It shouldn't have been $60 from the start. It just seems like Activision could push out whatever they want. And that's what they did with this. I don't think Bungie was fully ready. And this DLC should have been there from day one for the price everybody paid. I mean, it's not fair to true fans like Chaos, who went out and spent, the $60 on the game, and most of the game was in the beta that we played, and Chaos was kind of left dry, and like, he's a huge fan of it. So I kind of feel for people like him. I just think that they kind of got run over.
I'm I'm not hating the game. I'm still enjoying it. It's just, you know, I'm like clowns. I wish it was already in the game. This would have been more stuff for me to do in the beginning than what I have been doing. So yeah, I totally agree with you. It should have been there from the beginning and not locked on disc, because the download for it was not that long. I mean,
yeah, exactly. Yep.
I don't know, and I can't say for sure. I mean, yeah, I can say for sure, but not know for a fact that it was already on the disc. But they have been doing updates almost every week, so maybe they were putting a little at a time. That's the only. I'm trying to defend them here, and I shouldn't, but that's the only thing I could say is maybe they were doing a little bit at the time. That way, when it finally came out, it wasn't that long download.
Right.
Yeah, no, I definitely understand from Cass's point. I mean, it's the type of game that he likes to play, and I'm not saying that it's a horrible game. I just think that people like Chaos were kind of run over. I think that they should have gotten more for what they paid for.
Mm-hmm.
So if you ask me, is it $20 worth it for these missions to complete, and the first one you can't even redo? I would agree with Assassin and say no. I mean, it should have been part of that major 60 that you paid when the game first came out.
Right. All right, that was good.
There's one One thing I want to bring up, I was watching a stream earlier, and they were talking about the game, and they weren't even calling Destiny even a game. They were calling it a game, but more of a beta, because like I've seen bugs in the new raid. There's been bugs in the last raid. I mean, shouldn't they been testing this? I mean, I feel like they're not paying us, the customer, to fix this game.
Right. That's been the theme of the year, really. I mean, a lot of games have come out and been buggy as hell, and I feel like if this was on disc, as people claim and stuff, then, I mean, they've had plenty of time to test it, so...
Yep. And then isn't the hard version of the raid not available till like 2 months later or something? Like some
January.
stupid January.
January. That
I mean, they're probably
Why is that?
gives everybody a chance to get to level 32 because it's going to be level 32.
Oh, okay.
or
It's just like Vault of Glass. They were giving everybody a chance to get to a level where they could do it.
Gotcha.
or they could be secretly hiding because they didn't fix their game. That there's a ton of bugs and they want people to fix it for
Yeah,
them.
I mean you could
basically.
always say the latter of the two. You could always say that, but
Yep.
I believe that it's so people can get to that higher level. I mean, yeah, you can offer it to them now, but then, you know, you are going to be going up against the people that are 32. At least right now, it's kind of balanced in a way.
It's true. I think you can argue both sides
I
of
think
it.
they should, I think they should release it. I mean, yes, people always like a challenge. I mean, if someone beats a
Yeah,
hard
but
raid below 32, I mean,
the
it's
the
a punch in the
the,
face to Bungie.
the average Destiny player, not me, because I'm not average. I
Yep.
play this game way too fucking much. But the average Destiny player is level 27, level 28. They haven't even made level 30 yet.
Right.
They haven't even done the Vault of Glass. That's your average people.
Right. Right.
They don't have the time to do it.
Right.
So they're in my sense, giving people a chance to do this, to get geared up for it, or whatever.
Yep. No, I mean, that makes sense too. That definitely makes sense too. But I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I would like the players to have the option, but I understand the other side of it. So, because I agree with that. I don't think everyone is like at level 30 just waiting to go. I mean, I've seen a lot of streams of people out of 28s, 27s. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. All right. Other than that, I think that's it for the DLC. If you guys have any comments about the DLC, you want to let us know how you feel about it, definitely don't hesitate to hit us up on Twitter or leave a comment on our YouTube. So yeah, that's the DLC. Next topic, the Game Awards 2014. Assassin's already shaking his damn head. So Game of the Year was Dragon Age Inquisition. That came out like what, less than a month ago?
Yep.
That's the only problem I really have with naming a Game of the Year. But what do you guys think?
I think when they looked at games this year, they didn't really have much to judge based on. Like how many bugs and how many issues other games have had. I mean, look at what Battlefield 4 DLC. I mean, it was chock full of bugs.
Yep.
Advanced Warfare, same old thing over and over and over. So Dragon Age is like something new to the table. No bugs have been really talked about publicly, if there is any. And yeah, I mean, there's so many hours to play in it that it's probably better than watching a couple TV sets and movies put together with a couple books. I mean, there's just so much to do in that game.
Right, right. Yeah, I mean, we've got a friend from Xbox Culture that said that when he played it and reviewed it, it took him almost 90 hours to complete the main story. So, I mean, that's a lot of content, not gonna lie. So, maybe it's worth it. Maybe it is the Game of the Year, but for me personally, I have a hard time giving a game that just came out Game of the Year. But this is the hot time for game releases, so that would eliminate a lot of games, I suppose. Like Game of the Year, I thought maybe like Shadow of Mordor. I thought that was excellent. That actually won Best Action and Adventure Game. So shout out to that game, because that game was freaking excellent. I think that definitely deserved it. But what do you guys think? Do you think that was worth Game of the Year? Or?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a worthy contender. I mean, the only issue I had in that game is sometimes during the fights, the controls were a little.
Yeah, and the view and stuff. Yeah, I remember that.
But I mean, other than that, the story is fantastic. The cinematics were great, except the opening. I didn't like that one.
Yeah.
But everything other than that, I mean, it just sucked you right in.
Yeah. Yeah. So that won Best Action Adventure Game, and that's my Game of the Year, WB. So don't you worry. I think it's Game of the Year, bro.
It's all right. Fair enough.
I know, I'm sad.
I know.
Dragon Age I will pick up eventually and play it and stream it, so and I'm sure
Hey,
I'll
you
probably
might-
do it again.
Speaking
You
of
might
which,
win the giveaway, and
That's true, I'll pick that. That's true.
$39.99 right now on Amazon and Walmart.com
Oh,
for Dragon Age.
God,
Just wanted to put it out there.
I so want to get it too, but I can't. Get so much other stuff to play. That's the problem. What else did they award this year?
My favorite, best online experience.
Best online experience, Destiny.
yeah.
Maybe I'm thinking that it won the award because every other online experience was gimped / buggy, and Destiny came out the gates actually working properly for the most part. 98% of it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah.
I mean,
Probably going to be the only one here saying yeah, but yeah, I think it deserves best online experience because I get on here and play a lot with some of the Kilo Yankees. Running the raid with your friends. It's just a main multiplayer experience. I think that's the online part is the multiplayer experience.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I mean, there's a good argument for it. Assassin, what do you think? Why do you say no? Just 'cause it's
Personally,
boring?
well, not because of that. Personally, I don't think these people played PvZ, Garden Warfare.
Nice, yeah.
I would also give my vote for Game of the Year.
Ooh, sleeper. Yeah, no, PvZ was excellent. That was a very smooth multiplayer experience. I think that when people were looking at that award, though, I feel like that they were looking at, like, Destiny was one of those games that offered a bunch of different things. You could do strikes, you could do, co-op story missions, you could do Crucible, you could do, all this shit. And, PvZ is essentially just, PvP and normal. I don't want to say normal.
And
'cause
horde mode.
In horde mode. That's essentially what it was. But, I mean, I don't want to say normal because I agree. I think that was an awesome online experience. But I think when they look at an award like this, they look at everything.
Content aside, Destiny worked as an online shooter experience for, you jump on with your buddies. Content aside.
Right.
And repetitive and uninteresting story.
Right. Clowns? Thoughts?
I agree with Assassin. PvZ.
Nice.
Other than that, though, I mean, Destiny's multiplayer had a smoother launch than most other games.
Definitely. Yep.
Especially for a blockbuster title. I mean, that was a huge blockbuster title.
Definitely.
Some of the issues, though, were the chat communications, but I haven't played since to see if they fixed that or not.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
That was in one of the patches. I forget if it was 1.0.1 or 1.0.3. One of those two.
Yeah, it's been fixed now.
Yeah.
You have a fire team chat and you can switch to game chat and all that good stuff.
Right. So, best online experience, Destiny. What else do we got? We got Developer of the Year, Nintendo.
Yeah, so going to that real quick is, like you said previously in the party chat, same old IP, all the time, just rewrapped, rebundled.
Yep.
I have no clue why I question that.
I know. It's like their new IPs, if you want to call it that, like their Captain Toad game, is exactly like Super Mario Galaxy. It's nothing new. It's just a reskin Mario Galaxy. Mario 8 is the same thing as Mario 7, which was the same thing as Mario Wii, which was the same thing as Mario Double Dash. So, I mean, I just don't get it, other than they pushed out a lot of games this year. They did for the 3DS and for the Wii U, so, I mean, and they were first-party titles, so maybe they just win by default? I don't know. But shit, I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. They're still fun games, though. I can't knock them for that, but they're just the same thing that I've seen since I was a friggin' 7-year-old, so, essentially. Yeah. Now Zelda's in 3D, now Mario's in 3D. But, whatever. That's Developer of the Year. And last one we're going to talk about really quick, Best Shooter of the Year, was Far Cry 4, which also just came out and had quite a bit of competition. So, really not sure how that won. Anyone want to say why that won?
Yeah, I'm not sure on that one.
No multiplayer, even? I mean no
it's
PvP?
It's got... Yeah, it does have PvP in it.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
But I think it's the PvPs and it's kind of buggy, but...
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I don't know how that wins. Maybe just because the other ones are so buggy and shitty, and Call of Duty was just a same old.
Yeah.
Sass,
Probably.
What were we gonna say, man?
I entered in a giveaway from Turtle Beach and I won.
That has nothing to do with the topic, but
I know, but I'm just saying.
What was the giveaway?
I don't know. I just entered.
You're an idiot.
P11.
I won!
So.
What did I win? You win a donkey. All right!
Oh, whatever. I just won something. It doesn't even matter.
Why don't you check it now, Assassin? Let us
I
know.
did. I won a P11.
A what?
That? A
P11.
You say a
P11?
P111?
Yeah, won a P11.
Like a pistol, or?
Yeah, P11 is like a pistol, dude. Isn't that what James Bond carries, a P11?
Yeah, yep.
Well, that's what it says. Hi there, you want a P11 from our Turtle Beach 12
Make sure
days.
you get that thing licensed.
Yeah,
You're
man.
screwed.
You know, just for our viewers, how do they enter these contests?
Twitter, you just have... yesterday was just a retweet. Today was your favorite gaming soundtrack, and then put hashtag TB12 what is it, days, I believe.
That's why Twitter is awesome. My girlfriend hates Twitter, and I'm just like, you get giveaways on Twitter. Like, there are people giving shit away all the time on there. Even if you don't post, just join and enter these things.
Always retweet. It gets you entered.
Yeah. All right. Far Cry Shooter of the Year. I guess Assassin has nothing to say.
Oh, no, I have something to say. I'm sorry.
What? Oh, go ahead.
Right when you're saying it, the notification popped up. But it looks pretty good. I mean, I haven't played it, so I can't say much. But I've heard a lot of people enjoyed it. I've seen the Frag Dolls play it a little bit. It's a multiplayer.
Oh, yeah. We know you've been watching Frag Dolls.
Yeah, you have.
Stalker.
No, they were playing Far Cry. I was interested. I'm there for the game.
Yeah, continue.
Just like people read for the stories, right? No, I'm kidding.
Play for the articles.
You're there for the jiggle effect, right?
I'm kidding. We had Seltzer on the show. She was very professional. Shout out to them. She was good. Hopefully we'll get her back on. But yeah, Far Cry 4.
I can hear Assassin now. Please.
Yeah, right.
It looks good.
Yeah, maybe it deserved it. I don't know, but no extensive PvP for me doesn't win Shooter of the Year, in my opinion. Anything else about Far Cry before we move on?
No.
I know you can die from pretty much anything in the game. That's what they keep on promoting.
Really? So, Assassin, what are you doing?
Scratching my arm.
Oh, I thought you were playing something on the mic. You can die from anything? What do you mean? Like, absolutely
Well,
anything?
it's how you die in Far Cry. That's the promotion.
Gotcha. Alright, well, I guess dying from anything contributes to Shooter of the Year. I don't even get it. I don't know. I can't even.
I don't know.
I can't even.
Don't mess with the honey badger.
Yeah, honey badger or a hawk or anything, apparently.
I guess, yeah. All right, we'll move on to a very hot topic this week. It was announced that Sony has swung a deal with Capcom to get exclusivity for Street Fighter V. And for us non-fighting game fans here, I mean, this isn't a huge deal, but you got to look at it in terms of the competitive scene. And on that front, it's a pretty big deal. Them scoring that. Meanwhile, Microsoft kind of started this whole bit by announcing that Rise of the Tomb Raider was going to be exclusive, which was the prior game was a multi-plat, so that was kind of a big deal, and they kind of started the whole thing. So, yeah, so it looks like the exclusivity war is in full swing. And Phil Spencer took time to respond to this, and basically he said that business deals happen, it's all part of competition, and they'd rather put money into their homegrown, well, not really homegrown, but their quote-unquote IP, which is Killer Instinct, and not Street Fighter. So, what do you guys think about this business-wise? Anyone? Bueller?
It's a blow to Capcom fans. I mean, they really appreciate the Street Fighter series, and I think it could possibly push some people to a PS4 that are into that, fighting tournament, circa, whatever you want to call it. But, yeah, that's probably what's going to happen.
I gotta say, when watching streams of people play these kind of games, they always play on 360s. I don't know what Capcom was really thinking, because people are already entrenched in the Xbox brand, and now, like, I don't know if you're gonna lose competitive players because of this, or whether or not they even pay for their own consoles. I don't even know, but I don't know. It's a big hit to Microsoft either way, I think.
These competitive competitions, they put a lot of good press out for game companies, depending on what system it's on. People are going to watch these competitions and be like, "Hey, they're playing on a PlayStation 4. Hey, babe, give me like $400 and I'll go pick one up." Yep. So, yeah, it's a big hit for Microsoft, but they're pretty much saying we don't need it. Hey, we got Killer Instinct.
Right.
Which it's also a very competitive title.
Right. Clowns, you're kind of more into the competitive scene than I. Would you say that Killer Instinct has the same competitive feel, if you will, of Street Fighter, or do you think it hasn't risen to that kind of...
I think it hasn't risen to that kind of stature only because it hasn't been pushed as much as Street Fighter has. I mean, you used to go to the arcade and you see lines and lines for Street Fighter. And although Killer Instinct did have a following, I think it got ruined when that whole issue went down with Nintendo and Rare. I think it kind of hurt the IP a little bit, and it's trying to be built back up, but I don't know if it'll ever reach the fandom that Street Fighter has.
Right. So, I don't know. Final thought on this. Do you think this is going to move people that already have an Xbox One over, or do you think it's... Do you think Xbox One has done enough with their exclusives so far to win people over?
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chaos. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Chaos.
No, go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
All right, Clowns?
I was gonna say, going on what Chaos was about to say, yes, I think it will move people over. I don't think Xbox has enough exclusives to hold people as a system, and I'm sad to say that because I like Xbox a lot more than PS4. But again, I haven't played the PS4. I'm just been an Xbox fanboy for a long time.
Right.
But I've been considering, if I had the means to get a PS4 just to check out Street Fighter.
Right. Assassin?
I mean, I'm not a big, fighting fan. Killer Instinct. Those games are just, whatever. They're their own thing, and
But you gotta admit, there's a huge scene, and that's probably where Twitch got its rise, was something like that. I mean, yeah, World of Warcraft and MMOs like that contributed, but the competitive scene, there's a huge market for fighting games in the competitive scene. So, with that in mind,
I mean, there'd probably be maybe a handful that might pick up a PS4, maybe keep still keep their Xbox One. You know, who knows? You know, like me, I have both. And, I mean, probably a lot more people might even just buy it on PC.
That's true. Yeah, it's coming to PC as well, but at these competitions, you don't play on PCs.
No.
Not those games, at least. So maybe just like home players will, but I feel like console gaming is just so big right now, especially.
Yeah.
That you'll get people to buy it on PC though. Here's the thing: if you're gonna be exclusive on PS4, why even go on PC? In my mind,
Right.
you know what I mean? I don't think there's gonna be enough people playing on PC. The only reason they did that, I think, is to capture people who are pissed about it going to Xbox. Like, everyone has a computer, essentially, so, you know, that's the kind of deal, but I don't know.
Could you imagine, though, people like us playing Street Fighter with keyboards?
I would get destroyed. I would already get destroyed playing it on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, but still, I would get destroyed, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's a big win for Sony to get it. I think Capcom is kind of foolish to do it, but I think it's a big win for Sony.
But here's the thing. What if, Sony's spending all this money on exclusive stuff. Where's all the money to, keep their infrastructure safe, keep their internet running, keep their service running? Where's all the money going for that? I mean, are they gonna be able to keep all that stable?
Well, apparently they feel like that they have the money to go ahead and blow on Capcom. I don't even know what kind of figure would be attached to something like that, to be honest.
I'm not sure.
But
I'm not sure.
It's got to be big dough because this would be a big selling title, so it's got to be big dough. You know, it's like I think it's like akin to like if Metal Gear Solid 5 went exclusive. I think it would be something like that. As big as that, maybe even a little bigger. But Sony did say recently that they're putting all of their eggs in one basket now. It's all about the PlayStation. They're pretty much phasing out their other disciplines. TVs are going to be going. Computers have already gone. Cameras are going to be phasing out. Holy dogs. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe they just found more money now and they feel like they can do shit like this. But good point, Chaos.
You?
I don't know.
But competitive players are going to go where the scene's at, and Street Fighter has a big competitive scene.
Right.
There's competitions all around the world.
Right.
So wherever it's being played, whatever it's being played on, there's always going to be people going to that.
Yep. Agree. So, sorry Xbox fans, but you're losing a few people because of this decision. So,
Yep.
I don't think there's really much else we can say about it. Maybe just one more thing. Do you think Rise of the Tomb Raider is enough to keep people? Like,
No.
I don't
Not
think
at
so.
all.
I don't think so either. But people are saying that online. People are saying, "Oh well, you know, I'm gonna stay here because we're gonna get Rise of the Tomb Raider and blah blah blah. We can still play our 360s and play Street Fighter 4. Like it's not gonna be that big of a difference."
The thing about exclusives, though, is how long are they actually exclusive? You know?
Right. Now that's the thing because I think Clowns was saying that Square Enix already said that Tomb Raider is not necessarily going to be exclusive for the entirety of its.
Right.
But Street Fighter, there's been no confirmation one way or another.
Right.
So, we'll see. I wonder, Street Fighter 5 doesn't do as well as they thought, and then they bring it to. Maybe there's like a stipulation that's like it has to sell this many units, or we're going multiplat.
That could be the case, but
Who knows?
I mean, it's got a pretty heavy following, so
Right.
it's going to do well, whatever system it's on.
Right.
But like I said, if it's timed exclusive, then they really can't say exclusive. I wish they would stop using the word exclusive and just say, "Hey, we're going to release this on PlayStation 4 months before you got Xbox guys get it."
Right. All right, I think that's all we can say about that. We got to move on in the interest of time. Just really quick, Witcher 3 delayed. Again, actually. This was the second time. Big blow for some people. I've already heard some people are very pissed.
Yeah.
I personally have not played very much of any Witcher game, but I was looking forward to this one, and this is the second time they're delaying it. However, they said they're delaying it because of what the market's been turned into, where other companies are just releasing buggy games. And so, if they're holding it off because of that, then power to them, and I accept that. But if they're holding it off because they're doing a shitty job, then screw them.
I mean, yeah, they have every right in the world to hold back their game and make it better. Watch Dogs did this too, but I don't even know why in the hell they held that back. It didn't even look like they fixed anything. I mean, I know we had some fun on that, but come on.
Yep.
The graphics on it were atrocious. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 5 had the same graphics. Even the updated version had the same graphics. So, why did you hold it back?
Right.
I don't get it. But if they're going to hold it back and do something with it, awesome.
Yeah.
Good for them.
And like we said before on the show, they're giving all the DLC for free, so you can't really hate a company like that. Especially if they're doing things for us. So, instead of February, it is now May.
That's a company that cares about their customers. And, we've all seen PVZ do this, give away their DLC for free. Although you didn't pay much for the game. I think the game was 30-something. Now it's probably I think I saw it the other day. It's on Games for Gold for $7. That's an awesome deal.
Yeah, the Xbox 360, we'll talk about that in a little bit, but the Xbox 360 one is like $10.
Yeah, it's not much at all. It's worth the money.
Right. So, that's Witcher 3. Assassin or Clowns, you guys upset about this?
No, I mean, it comes out, Witcher 3 in, close to a dry spell, so...
That's true. That's true, too.
So I'd rather have a game like that come out during a dry spell than a game coming around like Dying Light, Evolve, Saints Row.
True.
But, that's good.
That's true. And hopefully it's gonna be essentially perfect. From what they've said, so. Clowns, anything to say about this?
I'm hoping that, like you said, that the real reason is because they just don't want to kind of ruin the IP with all these other games just coming out full of bugs. Maybe they're taking more time to fix stuff or whatever they're doing. I'm just hoping it's for the right reason.
Right. So yeah, that's Witcher 3. Now a few quick hitters. Holy shit, what is that noise? Is that Clowns? Let me see. Yeah, flick your switch for a second, Clowns, on your mic. There we go, it's fixed. Alright, so quick hitters. Lara Croft came out this week. Lara Croft Temple of Osiris. I'll be picking it up. Anyone else?
No.
No one likes it. It's over the head view. Have you ever did you play the old one? Chaos?
No, man.
It's not bad. I'm gonna pick it up because I know Turtle and Cody and people are getting it. But if I was the only one getting it, I wouldn't pick it up. But it's $20. It's out now. Check it out if you like the last game. Boz, can you try unplugging your mic and plugging it back in? Oh wow, that's even. Oh, that's better. That's better. Yeah, that's definitely better. What else? Oh, Minecraft. You can talk about this. Minecraft, the festive mashup pack that came out on Xbox One and 360 exclusively. Am I right, Assassin?
I think it's only timed. I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, I would figure that as well. But it's out now for those two. Includes a bunch of stuff. Like 36 new skins, some holiday music, and a holiday-themed texture pack. Assassin, you have anything to say about that?
The texture pack, if you love Christmas, I love Christmas time. It's, the perfect pack to pick.
Sorry.
It, I mean, the Christmas music or whatever festive music is little getting on my nerves. It's not really festive; it's more
Wow.
annoying.
You know what? Hard to
Um,
please. You're just hard to please.
well, it's like a lot of like high pitched chimes and stuff. It like really irritates, at least irritates me.
Yeah.
Um, but I mean, all the animals have little sweaters. I mean,
Aw, how cute.
the
Yeah.
flowers are like gingerbread men and nutcrackers or something like that. I mean, it's pretty interesting.
How much for this thing? $3?
It was 2.99.
2.99, and
I
they're
think
usually
it's
what, like 5.99, 4.99?
like 4.99 or something like that. So I mean, it's a little bit cheaper, which is nice. Just like the festive skin pack that they released like 2 years ago or something.
Yeah.
It's $1. I mean, you can't beat that.
Turtle asked in the chat, "Is this free?" No, this isn't free. It's $2.99. So, I think
And
the stream is a little delayed, so you might not have heard that. But Chaos, what?
just a heads up, Mojang is putting out a new IP title. Uh,
It didn't release today. Scrolls.
uh, yeah, Scrolls. It's been released today. I think it's in beta form. So
Awesome.
I think it's a card game almost similar to Hearthstone. So if you like Hearthstone, you
Ooh.
might want to go check it out because you can trade your cards and battle with your cards and stuff like that. So um, it's a new IP for them, and since Microsoft owns them, they got some monies.
It's true. It's true. Clowns, you're nodding your head over there. You like Hearthstone, don't you?
Yeah, I love it.
Nice. So there you go. That's Minecraft festive mashup pack, $3. Also, shout out to our friends over at Farsight Studios. Pinball Arcade just came out, I think, like a couple weeks ago. I think we talked about it on the show really briefly. It's another pinball game for the Xbox One. It's free, but microtransactions, you can buy tables. And I think we have a few tables to check out for review or something like that. So, festive Farsight Studios, rather. Festive Studios. Farsight Studios, shout out to you guys. They just released like seasons 1 through 3 packs. They're like, there's like a ton of tables. I don't even know exactly how many, but easily over like 30 tables that come with these. So, go check those out. What else? I think that's it for games. Let's talk really quick about some new apps before we get out of here. So, one of Assassin's favorite apps, the Showtime Anytime app, just came out for Xbox One, where you can watch live Showtime programming and video on demand. So you can check out all your softcore. I mean, sorry, kidding, Assassin. Don't worry. You watch some Showtime shows, don't you, Assassin?
Not more movies. The way I see it, Showtime is like the worst channel for anything really that I've seen.
Are you
I mean,
serious?
I mean, you got what Stars, Encore, HBO. At least they have good and like I mostly do those things for movies.
Yeah.
But except HBO, Band of Brothers, Pacific, Game of Thrones, whatever. But they have the worst movies. I mean, once or twice they'll have a few good movies, but
There's some good shows. They have that show Californication with the guy from X-Files. That's a good one. You never seen it? Okay, cool.
no,
All
no.
right, that's fine. Anyone watch Showtime here? Clowns, Chaos?
Nope.
No.
No one watches Showtime. All right. Hello, Abby Plays Games. Welcome.
No.
No, never heard of it.
Oh, I had no sound? Why did that happen? Um. So yeah, we're saving the worst app for second to last. So this one is called Game Demo Central. Okay, and essentially this app is just a way to show you game demos. I kid you not. There is nothing else to this app than just game demos. So now I've got the Elgato up showing you what it is, and it's literally like if you went to the store and looked up game demos, it'd be the same exact thing. I mean, all it does is show you the demos. That's it.
What's the point of this app?
No, I don't know. It's just an app to show you demos.
I mean,
So you can't play the demos.
No, you can play them. You can just if you click on them, you just go to the store and download them like normal.
So this is just like a time saver to not go to the demos?
Yeah, right?
but the question is it really a time saver? Because, I mean, if you don't have it pinned, you have to go to My Games and Apps. Then you have to search through the apps. Then you have to click on the app. Then watch it load. Hopefully it doesn't crash.
Okay, I guess it's worth it in that regard then. There's only 6 demos on here? 7. There's only 7 demos? Are you kidding me? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? Jesus. What a waste. The app's a waste. Clowns, can you unplug your mic and plug it back in again?
Okay.
Turtle says, most pointless app ever. I've got to agree. That app is not good, Microsoft. Let's look at an app that actually is good really quick. The Twitch app was already pretty decent. I mean, watching stuff on the Twitch app wasn't that great, but Dave overhauled the Twitch app quite a bit. So the Twitch app, now you can watch video on demand, so you can watch past broadcasts and highlights for your favorite channels. And now this is I'm showing the opening home screen for the Twitch app here, and you can see little previews of your followed channels. So this is one guy I follow, iSuperTV, shout out to him. He's playing Destiny right now, and you get a little preview of him playing Destiny before you click on his channel. So that's kind of cool. Also, what's really cool about this updated Twitch is that you can now follow specific games and you can put in filters. So if you want to follow Halo Master Chief Collection and you want to only watch the guy with the highest KD that's streaming right now, you can do that. Or if you want to watch somebody who's playing on a specific map only, you can do that as well. Of course, you can watch with friends as always. And there's featured channels, top Xbox channels as always. And another thing that's pretty cool about it, if you're watching on your Xbox One and the broadcast ends, it doesn't boot you back to the home screen or whatever. You can actually just wait there and wait for the person to rebroadcast. Sometimes people go down just really quick just to change games, and it's really annoying to have to go back and go back into the channel instead of just waiting it out. So that's my spiel about that. Anybody got anything to say about that? Turtle actually says in the chat, just give us the ability to stream party chat. That's all we really want. Should that be in there by now?
Yeah. I mean, PlayStation had it for months.
Yeah.
Or a month at least. I mean, it's about time we need it.
There was a Verge article that talked about this and said that it was supposed to be in it, but they pulled it at the last second because of bugs. I don't have the link for that, but I know that was on The Verge. I definitely saw that the last Twitch update was supposed to include that. But since it doesn't have that, what do you guys think is the best feature, the new Twitch app?
Definitely that ability to when someone's streaming and they shut down, it doesn't leave their channel. Because I know some streamers, even their channel will go down for like less than a minute or like 10 seconds, and it's like you boot it out. It's annoying.
Right, exactly. No, I agree. That's a big thing, dude, because sometimes it just goes down by accident. Like you're broadcasting from the Xbox and the Twitch app crashes, they come right back up, and then they've lost like hundreds of viewers sometimes. I mean, that's happened to me before. When I was playing Rise Son of Rome, I lost like, almost 100 viewers because something like that happened. So, anything from the other guys about the Twitch app?
No, man.
No, you guys haven't checked it out. It's
No,
kind of
I
cool.
haven't checked it out.
It's cool. It's kind of cool. I'm looking at Assassin's right now, Assassin's channel, and you can watch like his past broadcasts and stuff. I think that's really cool because they didn't have that before. And I was really annoyed by that because I wanted to check out how the podcast looked through the Xbox app, and there's no way to do that if I'm broadcasting at the same time, really. So, yeah, that's the Twitch app. I think it's pretty cool. And last but not least, we'll talk about the deals with gold. So as Chaos alluded to earlier, it's PopCap stuff this week. For the Xbox One, it is the only PopCap games available. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare is $13.20. That's 66% off and an incredible price. If you haven't played this, you should definitely check it out for $13.20. Don't you guys agree?
Yep.
Yep.
Definitely.
And so go ahead.
Any game by PopCap is just absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So.
I agree. No, I agree. And next week we'll talk about Pego Blast, which is actually an Android game, but it's fun and we want to start getting into Android stuff, so we'll talk about that next week. That's why PopCap as well. And for Peggle 2 for Xbox One, that is $4.80, which is 60% off. Assassin, you thinking about getting back into Peggle now that it's that cheap?
No, I'll probably pick up EA Access instead.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, both of these games. Oh no, PVZ is not in the vault yet. But
That is.
oh, PVZ's. Oh yeah, PVZ's in the vault. What am I thinking? It's Titanfall. It's not. But they're adding UFC when to the vault?
The 18th of this month. So in 7 days.
Okay, so 7 days they're adding UFC to the vault. That's pretty cool. Peggle's in the vault. But
Yep.
if you don't want to subscribe to EA Access, I think that's a really fair price for Peggle. Wouldn't you say, Clowns?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got my mic muted. There's
No
a lot
problem.
of background noise here.
Yeah, no problem, man. And for Xbox 360, they have a bunch of PopCap games over there. They got Bejeweled 3. They have the original Peggle with Peggle Knights expansion pack. These games are all at least 50% off. They've got Feeding Frenzy, Zuma. These are actually pretty cool games, and with the 50% off, they're really cheap. So definitely check them out. But these deals with gold this week, I know a lot of people already have them because they're kind of old. I mean, PvZ Garden Warfare came out in, February? Like the last week of February, and Peggle 2 came out in December of last year.
Yep.
So, I mean, they're old, but they're great. And both of these games together, not even $20. And just to think about that is crazy to me because I spent so much more than that. But I've had them for a long time. But we can't talk, much more favorably about PvZ, I'd say. What is going on in the chat? People want me to stream Just Dance. I will stream Just Dance. I have Just Dance 2015 somewhere around here.
Do it.
Here it is. Just Dance 2015. It is sealed. I have not opened it yet, but I do own it. And I will stream it. Probably with my girlfriend around at some point. But first song I'm playing, I'm calling it right now, is Gangnam Style.
Oh my god.
Second is The Fox. And third is a toss-up. They have a Tetris song that you have to like fit together the people that are dancing like Tetris pieces. I may give that a go. Klaus in the chat, not over the mic, but in the chat says yes to The Fox, no to Gungman, whatever style it was. It's Gangnam.
Gundam style.
Gangnam Style. Yeah, dude, I'm definitely doing that. That's definitely the first one. Then the
Isn't that what they do in North Korea? Gunman style?
Oh,
They all
come
dance
on.
dances
my
and wait for
God.
like an apocalypse to happen or something.
Nice. No. They do that in Korea though. But yeah, that should be fun. It has actually a really good song list. In the interest of time, I won't name everything, but it's got Assassin's favorite song, which is One Direction, best song ever. It's got what else? It's got Burn by Ellie Goulding. That's a good dance one. It's got I Love It by Iconopop. You know that one? I don't care. I'm not even gonna sing it because I can't sing for shit.
No, continue.
That was
It's
You
great.
gotta
Continue.
That was awesome. Keep
Continue.
going.
I love it.
Continue.
I don't know any more of it other than I love it.
Okay.
It's got Calvin Harris Summer. It's got some Ariana Grande stuff. Maroon 5. It's got Destiny's Frozen, like the Let It Go song. Maybe I'll do that for Assassin.
Yeah,
Oh my
there
God.
you go. You gotta do that one. There you go.
But yeah, I'll be streaming that pretty soon. Definitely over the Christmas break. I'll be streaming that. And my girlfriend won't be too happy about streaming it, but I'm gonna just make her. It's all good. She'll love to play it. I'll tell her that in order for her to play it, she has to stream with me, and she'll agree. Because secretly, she wants to do it. But yeah, anything else that's Xbox related this week? Before we get out of here?
One thing. Xbox, you can buy stuff. Oh my god, my Connect picked that up. Stuff with Bitcoin.
No
Yeah, I
kidding.
seen that.
Really?
I seen that. They're
Where-
starting a new currency. I seen that today.
Where is this? On Xbox.com?
you
No, IGN put a story on it, but yeah, I think it's on Xbox.com.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, you can buy stuff with Bitcoin on Windows, Windows Phone, and Xbox.
Problem is, the value of Bitcoin fluctuates so damn much. You into
Can I ask a question? What is Bitcoin?
Dude, I'll tell you, it's really hard to explain. It's basically an anonymous currency, and there's there's like only a certain amount of Bitcoin that exists or something like this. I don't know if I'm explaining this right, Clowns. I don't know if you know more about it.
At one time, that was correct. There was only a limited amount that existed. But as more and more people begin to farm them, there's more and more hash blocks being, decrypted, encrypted, whatever you feel like calling it. And it's based on a hash crypto algorithm. The more there is out there, the less in value it will eventually become. But people put a lot more value on it just because right now it's like an anonymous currency. People use it all over the net to buy stuff that's untraceable.
Now, okay, I'm still lost here. What is a hash what exactly is the currency? Like, where do you get? How do you earn it?
It's all digital. It's all digital.
All digital, yeah. It does. In Europe, they got cards that you can use it with, but in America, it's all digital. You just basically you can farm it with your PC. You turn on your PC, let it farm for days, hours. The faster processor you have, the faster graphics cards you got.
Like you need a graphics, you need a rig that's like almost $3,000 in order to farm these things. But if you've got a rig like that and you let it run, then I mean you can make a lot of money.
So it's pretty much imaginative money, or is it actually money out there that you're? I mean.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, how the hell is it
kind of
backed?
sketchy?
Yeah, how is it backed, Clowns?
How's it backed?
I don't get how
where's
it's backed.
where's the money coming from? Because it's gonna have to have some kind of money backing it.
Nobody actually understands the full origin of it. It was some
I don't know.
Japanese computer scientist that came up with the algorithm, and he disappeared after he supposedly invented it.
No,
That's
this
the
is
fairy tale behind it.
This is no joke, Chaos. Like this is absolutely correct. Like
So, okay, you're telling me there's a currency I can use my computer to get. I don't have to do a damn thing for it.
other than the electricity costs by running a computer at max for
Oh
like
yeah, well
hours on
that.
end. Other than
Well
that,
that.
other than that, no, you can. Yeah, yes, that is what we're telling you. You can just
All right.
farm
Well,
Bitcoin.
I found my new job. I'm gonna be a Bitcoin farmer, the only one
Now,
in Kentucky.
the thing is, though, seriously, if you really want to get into this, like Inferno said, you need like a really good rig. Even the stuff I
Right.
build at home, because it
Right.
cost me like 500 to build, it's not
Yeah.
even powerful enough to do what you need it to do. You need like a rig that you actually build yourself with $3,000, not one that you just buy for $3,000, but one that you buy a rack and then you throw in like 9 graphics cards in there, multiple core processors in there.
Yeah,
I mean, you really got to build it from scratch and farm for days to months.
And how much do you think you could acquire in like a day of Bitcoin?
Oh,
These
gee.
Bitcoins.
Not in a day, never in a day
yeah,
anymore.
fractions of a Bitcoin at this point. But
Maybe like 0.001 of a cent in a day.
Okay.
here's the thing. Like the value of Bitcoin fluctuates so damn much.
Yep.
Like
Mhm.
like back in the day, like Bitcoin was worth only like $10, and then like 2 days later it was worth 100 for one
Okay.
Bitcoin. So like it went up by tenfold in like 2 days. And at one point, like I think it almost got to like almost $1,000. It was just
Oh yeah,
it was like
it's-
ridiculous money.
And now there's multiples too besides Bitcoin. There's spawns off that now because it's all like open source cryptocurrency. So there's
Yeah.
like Doggy Coin. Somebody tried to make a cat coin. Like there are coming up all these different kind of coins. Doggy Coin is though a pretty big contender from when
Right.
last I checked.
But you can legitimately buy, like Amazon takes Bitcoin now, Newegg, Microsoft's going to, and you can exchange it very easily. I mean, it takes a little while to exchange it. You can't just walk into a bank and do it, but you can
Yeah.
exchange it pretty readily. I mean, my brother's done it.
This is just like the first I've heard of it, and I'm like mind blown here.
Oh yeah, Assassin is too. He says he's so lost in the chat. You're really lost, Assassin?
Technology and other stuff just goes right over my head.
Dude,
Same here. I'm like, all I heard though was imaginative money on the computer that you can get, and you don't have to do anything for it except electricity and have a good computer.
Me and my brother used to play poker to win it because there's this website, I think it still exists, where you can just
shit.
play. You can get into free tournaments, and if you finish in the top 3, you get Bitcoin. So my brother got like close to like $300 or something just from playing poker.
Wow. That's crazy.
I mean, you don't win a ton of Bitcoin, but you know,
Right.
depending on the fluctuation, it's enough.
Yeah.
So, wow, that was totally
That
off
is-
topic. Holy shit.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Chaos? Go ahead.
I'm just still yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It exists. It exists. All right, so that was off topic, but it didn't really extend us a lot over. But thank you guys for coming and watching, whoever did. And if you want to get in touch with us, our names we've been cycling below our videos for Xbox, Twitch, and Twitter. You can get in touch with us there. If you want to get in touch with the show as a whole, definitely let us know what you guys think on our Twitter page. 4GwQPodcast is our handle. Also, we back up all of our episodes to our YouTube page for archiving purposes, and so you guys can check out back episodes if you want and if you miss them. So, 4 Guys with Quarters is our channel name, and go check out our website where we've been putting up some reviews for you guys, and we're getting to that scene a little bit. And Clowns has been doing some excellent work on the site, so. That's 4GuysWithQuarters.com, and Assassin put the link in the channel chat, so thank you for that. Yeah, so other than that, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys later. Peace.